breaking another record. Today, it was the season record of assists for Tisha Penicheiro. What does it mean to you to pass a legend like that?
He have been consistently short thus far today. Clark trying to shake Whitcomb. Step back is good.
I got a technical for basically being mad at myself because I missed the three and then I went and hit the backboard, and he told me it was disrespectful to the game of basketball.
Who gives Indiana the lead. Looking to shake Horston. Clark sings a pass. Hull on the wing.
Caitlin Clark just shut down the Seattle Storm coach. You won't believe what happened when she told the Storm bench to stop crying. This rookie's got some fire, and it's causing chaos in the WNBA. So the game's winding down, and the Indiana Fever are crushing it. They've got a huge lead over the Seattle Storm, but something's not right. You can feel the tension in the air, especially on the Storm's bench. It's like a storm is brewing and Coach Noelle Quinn is right at the center of it. You're probably wondering, what's got Coach Quinn so worked up? Well, it's not just that her team is losing, it's how they're losing. The Fever are keeping their starters in the game, even with this massive lead. And Quinn, she's not happy about it at all. Picture this, Quinn's pacing up and down the sideline, her face getting redder by the second. She's yelling at her players, trying to fire them up. But you can tell it's not just about motivation anymore. She's looking over at the Fever's bench, and you can see the frustration in her eyes. Now in basketball, there's this unwritten rule. When you're way ahead, you usually sub out your starters. It's like a courtesy thing, you know? But the Fever aren't doing that. They're keeping their foot on the gas, and Clark is still out there, lighting it up. Quinn's had enough. She starts gesturing at the Fever's bench, pointing at the scoreboard. It's like she's saying, come on, enough is enough. But the Fever's coach, Christy Sides, she's not budging. She's got her game plan, and she's sticking to it.
Tied Tisha Penicheiro's record for most assists in a season by a rookie. Here's Clark speeding all the way in to the cup.
I got a technical for basically being mad at myself because I missed the three and then I went and hit the backboard, and he told me it was disrespectful to the game of basketball.
That's when things really heat up. Quinn marches over to Sides. You can see them talking, and it doesn't look friendly. Their voices are getting louder, and other coaches are stepping in to keep them apart. It's intense. Quinn's saying something about gamesmanship. She thinks the Fever are running up the score, showing off. But Sides? She's not backing down. She's arguing right back, defending her strategy. The players are starting to notice. They're looking over, trying to figure out what's going on. Even the fans are getting into it, shouting and pointing. It's like the whole arena is holding its breath, waiting to see what happens next. But here's the thing, we haven't even gotten to the best part yet. You're probably thinking, what about Clark? What's she doing during all this? Trust me, her reaction is going to blow your mind. But we'll get to that in a second. Right now, everyone's trying to figure out if this is just part of the game or if Quinn crossed a line. Is it okay to get this heated over keeping starters in? Or should Quinn just accept that the Fever want to play their best lineup? Some people are saying Quinn's just being competitive. Others think she's taking it too far. It's splitting opinions all over the place. And that's what makes this so interesting. It's not just about one game or one incident. It's about the culture of the WNBA and how these intense moments shape the league. You've got to wonder, is this the kind of thing that happens behind the scenes all the time? Or is this a special case because of who's involved? And how is this going to affect the rest of the game? Now here's where things get wild. While the coaches are going at it, Caitlin Clark's watching all this drama unfold. And you know what? She's not just sitting back and letting it happen. Nope, she's about to show everyone why she's the talk of the league. Picture this. The arena's buzzing with tension. Coach Quinn's face is red. She's gesturing wildly at the Fever bench. Everyone's eyes are darting back and forth between the coaches. And then, out of nowhere, Clark steps up. She turns to the Storm bench, looks them dead in the eye, and says, "Stop crying." Just like that, can you believe it? A rookie telling a whole bench of WNBA veterans to stop complaining. It's like dropping a bomb in the middle of the court. You should have seen the looks on their faces. Some players' jaws literally dropped. Others started yelling back. But Clark, she just stood there, cool as ice, like she'd done this 100 times before. This wasn't just some random trash talk. This was Caitlin Clark showing the entire WNBA that she's not here to play nice. She's here to dominate, and she's not afraid of anyone, not even a coach with years of experience. Think about it.
Okay, yeah, right.
I don't know, it reminded me of the technical that I got in college where I said, damn it, where it's like a personal frustration.
The arms of Clark. Clark. Oh, the crossover, the three is short.
You're breaking another record. Today, it was the season record of assists for Tisha Penicheiro. What does it mean to you to pass a legend like that?
Most rookies would be shaking in their shoes, trying to stay out of the drama, but not Clark. She jumped right in, guns blazing. That's the kind of confidence you can't teach. It's either in you or it's not, and Clark's got it in spades. You know what's even crazier? The fans loved it. The moment those words left Clark's mouth, the arena erupted. Some people were cheering, others were booing, but everyone was on their feet. One fan even yelled, "This is the type of fire the WNBA needed." And they're right. The WNBA's been looking for that next big star, someone who can light up the court and bring in new fans. Clark's not just doing that with her skills, she's doing it with her attitude, her fire, her refusal to back down. Imagine being a rookie and having the guts to do that, to stand up to a whole team, a whole coaching staff, and basically say, "I'm not intimidated by you." That's why fans can't get enough of her. She's not just playing the game, she's changing it. This moment, it's bigger than just one game. It's about the future of the WNBA. Clark's showing that the new generation isn't going to sit quietly and pay their dues. They're here to make noise, to shake things up, to challenge the old guard. And let's be real, that's exactly what the league needs. For years, people have been saying women's basketball isn't exciting enough, isn't fiery enough. Well, they can't say that anymore. Not with Clark on the court. But here's the thing. This isn't just about being bold for the sake of it. Clark backs it up with her play. Remember, she'd already dropped 23 points and 9 assists in this game. She earned the right to speak up. You've got to wonder what was going through her teammates' minds. Were they shocked, proud, a little bit of both? One thing's for sure, they knew right then that they had a leader on their hands, someone who wasn't going to let anyone push them around. And the Storm players? You could see the respect in their eyes, even if they didn't want to admit it.
But I think he fired me up to continue to play a lot harder. I thought we got a lot better after he did that, so I want to thank him.
We have been consistently short thus far today. Clark trying to shake Wickham, step back is good.
They knew they were witnessing something special, a rookie who plays like a veteran and has the mental toughness to match. This is the kind of moment that defines careers. Years from now, people are going to look back at this game and say, that's when we knew Caitlin Clark was going to be a superstar. It's like when LeBron first stood up to the veterans, or when Steph Curry started changing how the game was played. So Clark's epic clapback didn't just end there on the court, it sent shockwaves through the entire WNBA. This wasn't just about one game or one heated moment, it sparked a whole debate about sportsmanship, professionalism, and the changing face of women's basketball. You've got people on both sides of this thing. Some are saying Coach Quinn totally lost it and crossed a line. They're arguing that a coach should keep their cool, no matter what. They're pointing at Quinn's outburst and saying, that's not what the WNBA needs. We need to set a better example. But then you've got the other side. They're defending Quinn, saying her competitive spirit is exactly what makes the league exciting. They're like, this is professional sports. It's supposed to be intense. These folks are praising Quinn for standing up for her team and not backing down.
Who gives Indiana the lead. Looking to shake Horston. Clark sings a pass. Hull on the wing.
Staying confident and staying aggressive, that's what I tell myself, but I thought they played really good defense to start on us, and then when we kind of got into a flow and played a little bit more in transition, we were a lot more successful, and then obviously Lex was amazing. I don't know if we missed the shot in the fourth quarter.
It's crazy how divided everyone is. You've got former players, coaches, and fans all weighing in. Social media is blowing up with hot takes left and right. Some people are even calling for the league to step in and do something about it. But here's the wildest part. While everyone's arguing about Quinn and sportsmanship, Caitlin Clark's out there breaking records like it's nothing. She's not getting caught up in the drama. Nope, she's too busy dominating on the court. Remember that assist record we mentioned earlier? Well, Clark didn't just break it, she shattered it. She's dishing out dimes like they're going out of style. And it's not just her passing. She's scoring, she's rebounding, she's doing it all. The rookie's playing like she's been in the league for years. And you know what's even crazier? The fans are loving every second of it. We're talking packed arenas, sold out games. People who've never watched a WNBA game in their life are tuning in just to see Clark play. The league's seeing a huge spike in attendance and TV ratings. One WNBA exec was quoted saying, "The Storm sold more tickets and made more ticket revenue during the preseason than they did in the entire 2023 season." That's insane. And a lot of that is thanks to Clark and the buzz she's creating. But it's not just about the numbers. Clark's changing the way people see the WNBA. She's bringing a new energy, a new attitude. People are starting to realize that women's basketball can be just as exciting, just as intense as the men's game. But it's not just about the numbers. Clark's changing the way people see the WNBA. She's bringing a new energy, a new attitude. People are starting to realize that women's basketball can be just as exciting, just as intense as the men's game. You've got little girls watching Clark and dreaming of being like her. You've got boys tuning in and being amazed at what she can do on the court. She's breaking down barriers and changing perceptions with every game she plays. And that incident with Coach Quinn, it just added fuel to the fire. It showed everyone that Clark's not just talented, she's tough. She's not going to back down from anyone, not even a veteran coach. That's the kind of attitude that turns good players into legends. But here's the thing, this isn't just about Clark, it's about what she represents for the future of the WNBA. She's part of a new generation of players who are coming in with confidence, skill, and attitude. They're not content with the status quo. They want to push the boundaries and take the league to new heights. So now everyone's asking, what does this mean for the future of the WNBA? Are we seeing the start of a new era? Is this the moment when the league really takes off and becomes a major player in the sports world?